Hi, welcome back. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry. I've been busy. Yes, I know it's no excuse. I'm always busy. Clearly not busy clearing up this room here. So yes, we're back in the pool room. This is the aftermath of probably like 3 weeks. I think it was about 3 weeks worth of Sophie playing in there. This video was actually filmed on Christmas Eve. I didn't want to go into Christmas Day with the room looking like this. I needed places to put their new their toys and things that they got for Christmas. No, which just seems ridiculous because they've just got so much stuff. But you can't just buy them nothing. So I wanted a really good sort out of this room. I needed to collect all the bits that are rubbish, get rid of old toys, and just tidy up to make a nice space ready for all their toys after Christmas. I did mean to upload this video like after Christmas or between Christmas and New Year, but I just never got round to it. So here it is in all its glory. I just didn't know where to start in here, so I thought I'd start with the rubbish. So I just went round and then I found this lovely goopy slime stuck to the carpet. So I used a little plastic plate to scrape most of it up, and then I'm just left with that sort of, it's not too sticky. And if it weren't their scruffy playroom, I would get a cloth to that and try and scrub it and get rid of it completely, but eventually it just wears out. It's not a posh carpet, so it doesn't matter too much. So this little pink tub here that I'm about to, it'll close up on it in a minute. Be close up on it in a minute. There we go. So Sophie, in here we keep all her little things like Shopkins and Moshi Monsters, I think they're called. Like all her little character bits. And she decided to make loads of little Play-Doh pancakes, I think she calls them, out of Play-Doh. And then she just chucked them, the pot that they were in, she wanted to use, so she just put the little Play-Doh pancakes into this tub of characters. God, she's got so many. Look how many there are. There, look, you see the little round flat. It must have taken her ages to make those little pancakes. So I had to go through it piece by piece and put all the little pancakes in the bin and separate all the little characters out. It took a while. So there we go. I'm still going around trying to find all the rubbish, basically. But then as I go, you know, I find things that think, oh, I know where that lives. I know that needs to go. The worst bit was all the Playmobil. All the Playmobil was set up a few weeks before this was filmed, and she'd made like a little town. So the school was set up, the hospital, the doctor's surgery and stuff. It was all set up on the floor. And just over the period of the few weeks, it just got broken up into little bits and it was all mixed up. So I had to try and work out which bit of Playmobil went with which set. Which is really hard work because it all looks the same. So it's probably all mixed up now. And when we go to build it again, we'll never figure out what goes where. Well, that was really annoying because I just picked up loads of bits of Playmobil, figured out that it went in this set where that box that dropped, and then it slipped out my hand, and then all the little bits spilt all over the floor again. I was like, oh. So I'm moving into this area here. I've got some words up on the screen that's kind of self-explanatory, so here we go. Yeah, I moved the box out of the way and revealed like another big ton of mess. I was like, oh, why did I even start this? Where she'd been beavering away in that corner. It was just horrific. Don't know what I was doing there. I think what happens is I have the radio on while I'm doing it, so like songs and stuff come on, so I'm sometimes dancing. I think later on in this, me and Sophie are having a little dance. So if you see me pulling some strange moves, that's because a song would have come on, and obviously you need to dance to the song. I like when I get to this point in the tidy up because I can see the carpet space and I can see the end, and it's just tying up the loose ends to get the last few things back where they belong. And then anything that's left at the end, I know it's either needs to find a home or it'll be rubbish. So I've got a lovely pile of, I think these are ripped up bits of paper. I don't know what she was doing or whatever she had there. She was shaking out loads of, but I asked her to help, bless her, and she did. I said, you need to pick up all of these little bits of paper because it all wants to go in the bin, and she did. You can see her picking it all up. And then she goes to get the dustpan and brush. Bless her. And she spends ages to sweeping up all the little, I think it's bits of paper, is it? I don't know. It could be Play-Doh, beads. I think it might have been beads actually. I don't know, can't tell, can't even remember. But whatever it was, it needed sweeping up, and she did a fantastic job. And then good old Henry Hoover got the rest of it up. And the last bit to go in this room, once I've got all the carpet area clear, is the those storage shelves just behind me there. I sort through those in a little minute. So Sophie's doing a fantastic job of clearing up all the sponge mats, which they do play with a lot. They're just not very good at putting them away. You can see that lovely stain where the slime was, forever ingrained in the carpet. Again, I could just get a cloth and scrub it, but I'm not that bothered, because in a few weeks' time there'll probably be another one somewhere else, and it really doesn't matter. Just a slight musical interlude there. I think we were obviously dancing to something that came on the radio, but I can't leave the original audio on, so I've no idea what song it was, because YouTube won't let you put copyrighted music onto your videos, so you just had to have some nice guitar riffs, because that's the only music that I can put on with the editing software that I use. I have to pay an extortionate amount if I want proper songs on, so that's why I have birdsong in the background and random guitar riffs. So this lot of Playmobil, what do I start putting in here? Is it the zoo? This is the zoo Playmobil box, and it was broken on one side, so I got the duct tape out and fixed it up rather than buying a new box. So this was the place where the zoo was all set up, and it's got all mixed up with the Duplo. I think I'm going to get rid of the Duplo because she very rarely plays with it. So it can probably go, it can probably donated or sold on. And all these little bits are mainly for the zoo. And a little cowboy hat and a whoopee cushion. So here we go, we start on the shelves, which aren't too bad. I just wanted to clear up that top so I had some empty space to put all the Christmas presents that they got. I wanted to just have somewhere that I could just dump them all, and then once she's ready to play with them, she can just get them one at a time. And they're just up off the floor, and they've got a home, basically. So I had to take all the board games off. And I think give the worktop a bit of a hoover as well. My keeper, that was mine when I was little. More Playmobil. There's a space Playmobil set. That's Amber's, and that's a box of Playmobil stuff as well. More Playmobil. With a few cobwebs on it, I think, by the looks of it. It's like a kind of a pirates set, I think, or sort of, is it like 17th century explorers? You know, with their swords and their big hats with the feathers and stuff. That's what that set is. And then in that box was the Playmobil Treasure Island that was mine, that I bought when I was, I don't know, like 7 or 8 maybe. I think I got it with my Christmas money or birthday money. I remember going to Toys R Us to get it. And I think the price label's still on the front of it, and I think it was £39. But a set like that nowadays, what are they? Those big Playmobil sets. Probably 100, well into £100. Oh, here's a little tip for you. So all these board games here, I stack them sideways. I know a lot of people, when they store the board games, they stack them on top of each other, and it's really hard to get, if you want one right from the bottom, it's hard to pull it out without all the others falling, and then equally hard to get it back into the same place again if they're in some sort of size order or whatever to fit in a certain space. So I stack all our board games sideways, and it's just easier to see them and to just slide one out. Like if the girls want to play one thing, they can easily slide one out and they don't have to get help taking the whole stack off it to get it out. And because they're all squashed together, the things don't, the box doesn't come open and things don't fall out, except what I was worried about if you stack them sideways, board game sideways. I always think that all the bits are going to fall out, but because they're sandwiched in together, it stays together. So I think that's about it. I'll just whiz around with the hoover, see how dark it is outside now, but again, this was Christmas Eve, so it was probably about 4 o'clock by the time I'd finished. So it was an all-day clean for sure. And here's the before and afters. And what a mess. When I started this, I genuinely didn't know where to start. So that's when I got my bin bag and thought, if I start with the rubbish, and then it'll help work things out. And it did. We got there in the end. A lot tidier, still quite cluttered, lots of stuff in there, but massive improvement. Thanks so much for watching. See you all again. I'm hoping that it's not going to be as long in between, but I can't promise anything. It is what it is. Try my best. But thanks so much for watching. See you later.